take off right now from this planet. The new sound has been found, and yo, I don't know what you've been told, but I ain't gonna stop till I break the mold. You see, I'm born in the music. I wanna rise in the ceiling, yes I do. I think it's time to see a brand new menu. I said I'm born in the music. Born in the music. Sun's tantalizing. Grab hold of mine if you want some good time. And it's been too long and you need some unwinding. Woo! Shake it low, shake it low. The new sound has been found. And yo, I don't know what you've been told, but I ain't gonna stop till I break the mold. You see, I'm born in a music. I wanna rise in the ceiling, yes I do. I think it's time to see a brand new menu. I said I'm born in a music.
It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Not a kicker or a punter here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And here we go from LA. He stopped on the return at the 27. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Here's Herbert. He completes it in traffic. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Because that QB and tight end, they got that ball out in a hurry.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. He gets caught. This is Ladd McConkey. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Chargers will have a first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
First and 10, Herbert. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And it brings up an LA first down. Putting a receiver in motion. They'll run on first down with Dobbins. And he's able to fight this down to the 2. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
The play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Headed out right. Finds a man right side. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Third and 4 coming up now. Herbert now, blitz coming. And he drops it in the end zone. The look was there on third down, but instead it's incomplete.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is, if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
So on fourth down, on comes Cameron Dicker and the Chargers for a field goal try. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Brown's kick is up and good. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
And no return here, and this is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. They'll come out throwing. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Give for the first time to Rachaad White. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Even though that run did not net them a first down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
Third and long for him here. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Bucks ready to send it away on fourth as Jake Camarda runs on to punt it. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. This one returned for 11 yards. And the Chargers take possession. From the 44-yard line now, first and 10. Herbert now off the play fake. We'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
A gift to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through one quarter. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They have 2nd and 9 for their first play. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there?
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That one in the books is a 48-yard punt. And the Buccaneers will get set to go on offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by White. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It goes as a pickup of 37 yards. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Going to the ground again on 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Play action on 1st down. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They've jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They'll run here, following the penalty. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Junior Colson bringing an end to that play. Call it 1 yard on the play, and that leaves them with 3rd and 14. Now they'll throw out of the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Junior Colson. Into the red zone. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back to the pick 6. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner, and sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
Like you say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Has this at the 6. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. He fires one deep down the right sideline. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for Chris Godwin on that play. And it's going to be 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, I don't fault that look at all came downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Throw on 3rd down. That one's caught along the left sideline. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Grabbed by Chris Godwin. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, White. Has some space inside the 15. And he's all the way down to the 10-yard line. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
White on 1st and goal. And he made a bid for it. It's a good gain that's stopped down at the 3. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. White. And he's in for the touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a 1-score game before halftime. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. His return starts at the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Herbert from the gun. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Herbert on first down. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Herbert. Completed over the middle. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Working quickly here. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. First and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Herbert now. He fires one deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 10. To the house. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers grow their lead just before halftime. Lad McConkey with a touchdown. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers make it a 10-point ball game. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. The give now to White. Jukes one defender. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the 31. That's to his back. Here's Rachaad White. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
To throw it on first down. Finds his man. It's Godwin. Give him 32 on that play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. First and 10, looking to throw. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
Running on second with White. And he found a gap to take this down to the 28. He finds him 7 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 10. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This will be a 45-yard look from the left hash. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead's 7.
Hey, dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Fielded at the 7. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up. You're forced to see incompletion.
Going to touch him down after a short pickup. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. They're going play action. Has it downfield, working the left. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. They go play action on 1st. Gets this one to Harris. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And a fresh set of downs on its way.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
1st and 10, it's a give to White. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Dropping back to throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chargers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. Yeah. They made a great play.
They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. A give right side to White. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. Give him just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it'll be 3rd and goal.
You know, when we were growing forcing the incompletion.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. First throw for the backup now. He's on the move. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. On 4th down, the Buccaneers trying to put 3 on the board with Chase McLaughlin. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on a field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete. Couldn't make the connection, was looking for Lam McConkey. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Back to the air, Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the gain, but boy, Brock, what a shot.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and there aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
He's got it near the 8. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go. Motioning one of the tight ends. 1st down from the red zone. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
I think we're starting to get a feel, aren't we, of why they like him so much in coverage. He reacts well to throws, is super adept at breaking up passes through contact, or like that one before they could ever reach the target.
Dobbins. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about. So the holding backs him up. They'll try to get that back and then some on 2nd and goal. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes, incomplete.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. They send a receiver in motion right. 3rd and goal. Here's Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal.
a 30-yard attempt.
Browns kick is up and good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7. So nothing but a pair of field goals added to the board as we arrive at the end of our third quarter. And after that last-second score in the third, we'll resume play with a kickoff.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. He fields it from the 8.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. It's into the hands of White. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Back to throw now. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. First punt win 45 yards. This looks considerably further. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And it's going to be their football coming up. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you are on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just sling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, you take a huge negative sack like that. Well, that one was drawn up and delivered beautifully, efficiently. If it's not circled on the call sheet already, you better believe it is now.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Herbert from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Kate, the game wasn't on the line with that series, but don't tell the defense because they brought the urgency and juice like it was. Getting the sack, setting up 4th down, well, it picks everybody up on that sideline. And now their offense gets a chance in a one-score.
Fought off a tackle, but he lost the football. And the fumble recovery is made.
I'm pretty sure his special teams coach is going to have a talk with him after that one. He can get as creative as he wants and do whatever he wants. Just don't lose yardage or the ball. You start doing either, and there's a problem.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Man in motion here. Herbert on 1st down. Complete out to the right side. Pick up of a few as he heads out of bounds.
There's no negatives ever on the grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Herbert now, blitz coming. They did it! He made the interception! And the Buccaneers have some new life in the 4th.
Obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
It's White on the give. Space on the right, and he's got room. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the field, we've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count. That holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Takes the handoff, now to throw. He's got Harris. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
White trying this straight ahead. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. Minute 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
2nd and 4. Risky throw, and it's intercepted. Along the right sideline, there's space. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick 6 touchdown. Ticker on now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chargers double their lead to 14. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Starting from the 5. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Back to the air. Prescott after that pick. On the move, headed right. Now here he goes. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Buccaneers losing by 14. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Look to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. Just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Now to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. 1st and 10, gotta score immediately here. Only 1 timeout left and that clock winding down. Now looking to throw. Got a man, it's Njoku. Well, he came down a little awkwardly after making that tackle. Looks like he's in some discomfort now. We're going to have medical head out to check on him. 1st and 10, gotta score immediately here. Only 1 timeout left and that clock winding down. First down, here's Dak. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. This is caught inside the 15. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. Working inside the red zone. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football's the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him. They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So the Chargers